Hello and welcome to our May 5th edition of Wagner Weekly. I am Stephen Langdon. Here's a riddle for you. What can run but never walk? Stay tuned to find out the answer at the end of this broadcast. Here are this week's Would You Rathers.
So, would you rather be a bear or would you rather be a wolf?
Wolf?
Why would you want to be a wolf?
Because they can have the crows help them out when they go to hunt, and they also are a lot smarter and they help each other out in a pack.
That's true, because I actually did hear that crows do work with wolves. So yeah, thank you for your time. Say, would you rather question, would you rather be a anteater or would you be a spider?
A spider.
Why would you be a spider?
So I can be in small spaces more than anything else.
Alright, thank you for your time. So for a quick would you rather question, would you rather be a artist or would you rather be a digital artist?
It doesn't really matter to me, to be honest, but I would just go with artists.
Why would you go to artist?
Because sometimes traditional art is a bit easier for me.
Yeah, thank you for your time. So would you rather question for you, would you rather be a band student or be a chorus student?
Band.
Why are you band?
Because I like playing instruments.
So I have a quick would you rather for you. Would you rather be in track or be in softball?
Track.
Why in track?
Why? To stay in shape.
So I have a quick would you rather for you. Would you rather listen to country music or hard rock?
Hard rock, for sure.
Why hard rock?
Because I like the heavy drums and the fast beat.
I can relate to that. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Stephen. Hi, I'm JC, and today I'm going to tell you the lunch menu. Today, lunch will be cheeseburger with french fries. Tomorrow will be Mr. Rib with potato smiles. We only have one option. Wednesday, we will have chicken patty with tater tots. On Thursday, there will be Swedish meatballs. And lastly, on Friday, there will be orange chicken and fried rice. Now for Katrina with the weather.
I'm Trina, and here's what weather you should be expecting this week. Today, Monday, May 5th, we'll have a mostly sunny day with a high of 73 and a low of 48. After Monday, the rest of the week looks like it will be partly cloudy. So on Tuesday the 6th, we'll have a high of 70 and a low of 48. Wednesday the 7th, there will be a high of 74 and a low of 49. Thursday the 8th has a high of 76 and a low of 49. Friday the 9th, we have a high of 83 and a low of 53. Saturday the 10th, we'll have a high of 78 and a low of 51. Seems like a good day for the graduation parties. And finally on Sunday, the 11th, we'll be expecting another partly cloudy day with a high of 79 and a low of 54. Now on to Mariella with this week's upcoming event.
Alrighty, thank you very much, Katrina. Hi, I'm Mariella Fisher with this week's upcoming events. Today, May 5th, the kindergarten classes will be going on their field trip to the Fort Randall Dam. Our middle schoolers will be having a track meet at Wagner starting at 3 p.m. We will also be having a softball game against Hanson at 4 p.m. On Tuesday, we will have a JV golf meet in Bonhomme at 10 a.m., the LMVC track meet at 2 p.m. here in Wagner, and finally a JV softball game in Mitchell at 4 p.m. Then, on Wednesday, our first graders will be leaving for the Sioux Falls Zoo. Exciting! I remember that field trip. Thursday and Friday, May 8th and 9th, our fifth graders are going on a field trip to the Omaha Zoo and will be staying overnight. Also, on Thursday, we are scheduled for a track meet at Yankton, and we'll also have a varsity softball game versus Sioux Falls Christian here in Wagner at 4 p.m. Finally, our spring concert for 1st through 4th grader students starting at 6 o'clock in the Wagner Theater. Phew, that's lots going on Thursday. Finally, on Friday, we're having a boys and girls varsity golf meet. Boys going to Platt, girls being in Burke, both teeing off at 10 a.m. The feather ceremony to honoring our graduates will be Friday at 5:30 in the auxiliary gym. We will be celebrating with our seniors on Saturday, May 10th with a graduation ceremony at 1:30 p.m. in the main gym. Thank you so much for joining me with this week's upcoming events. Now we're on to Stephen Langdew with our senior spotlights.
Thank you, Mariella. Here are the senior spotlights.
Hey Frank, thanks for spending some of your time with me. I have two questions for you. Number one is, what was your favorite time during high school?
I'd have to say my favorite time during high school was the trip to state basketball in 2023 with all my boys.
Alright, and my second question is, What would you go back in time to change while you were during your time in high school?
I think I would change maybe a time during sophomore year, just stop listening to everybody and just do what I wanted to do and not let anybody just push me around.
Yeah, great. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.
No problem. Thank you.
We've reached the end of our news. Now for the riddle. What can run but never walk? A river. Did you get it? Thank you for tuning into Wagner's Weekly, brought to you by WCS Crew. We will see you next time. Can run but never walk. Stay tuned to find out.
Trip whenever I was in first grade. Bro, y'all.
What? That's good.
I touched my face. On Tuesday, we will have a JV golf ball meet in Bonhome. Bro! Alrighty, thank you very much, Katrina. Hi, I'm Mariella Fisher with this week's upcoming events. Today, May 5th, the kindergarten class will be going outside.
Hi, I'm Trina, and here's what weather you should be expecting this week. Today, Monday, May 5th, we're having a mostly sunny day with a high of 73 and a low of 84. Hi, I'm Trina, and here's what weather you should be expecting this week. Today, Monday, May 5th, we're having a mostly sunny day with a high of... What?
Slow down.
I'm sorry!